There's a unique power that comes with being a chosen one, a power that often confounds and frustrates those around you. It's the power of indifference. When you, as a chosen one, reach a point where you no longer care about the superficial judgments and expectations of the world, something remarkable happens. People start to notice. But this isn't the kind of notice that brings admiration or envy alone. It's deeper. It shakes the very foundation of how others perceive you. They don't know what to do with someone who's unbothered, who stands firm in their truth without seeking approval. This indifference isn't about apathy or detachment. It's about a deep-rooted confidence in who you are and what you're here to do. It's about knowing your worth and not allowing the noise of the world to distract you. And when you embody this, people react in ways you might not expect. They might admire you, they might resent you, but most of all, they'll struggle to figure out how to deal with you. This is the essence of being a chosen one who doesn't care, and it's something that not only empowers you, but also sets you apart in a way that can be both liberating and challenging. When you decide to let go of the need to care about societal expectations, you gain an incredible sense of control over your life. This indifference acts as a shield, protecting you from the constant pressures and demands that society places on you. But with this freedom comes a different kind of challenge. As you step into this space of indifference, where you are no longer swayed by others' opinions or expectations, you'll find that not everyone is happy about it. People often don't know how to react to someone who doesn't seek their validation. They may feel threatened or uncomfortable because, in their world, everyone is supposed to care about what others think. When you refuse to play by these rules, it disrupts the status quo, and people don't know how to handle it. They might try to pull you back into the fold, attempting to make you care again, or they might lash out, resenting you for your freedom. This dynamic creates a tension that can lead to both admiration and animosity. But understanding this tension is key to navigating your path with clarity and confidence. The stakes are high because your indifference isn't just a passive stance, it's a powerful declaration of your autonomy and your commitment to living life on your terms. It's a bold statement that says you are no longer willing to be controlled by the expectations of others, and that in itself can be a revolutionary act. To truly grasp the power of indifference as a chosen one, it's important to understand where it comes from. This indifference isn't born from a lack of empathy or care for others. Instead, it stems from a deep inner confidence and clarity about your purpose. When you know who you are and what you're here to do, the opinions and judgments of others lose their power over you. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself or seek approval because you are secure in your own truth. This kind of indifference is often misunderstood. To outsiders, it might look like arrogance or detachment, but in reality, it's a sign of profound inner strength. It's a reflection of your commitment to your path and your refusal to be swayed by external forces. This indifference doesn't mean you're closed off or unfeeling, it simply means that you've prioritized your own inner guidance above all else. It's about maintaining your focus on what truly matters to you, regardless of what others may think or say. And this is where the real power lies. When you can remain steadfast in your own truth, unbothered by the noise of the world, you become unstoppable. Others may try to label you, to box you into their limited perceptions, but your indifference serves as a constant reminder that you are beyond their understanding. This is the essence of being a chosen one who doesn't care, and it's what sets you apart as someone who is truly living their purpose. When you embrace your role as a chosen one and adopt an attitude of indifference, it has a profound impact on your relationships. This indifference, rooted in self-assurance and clarity of purpose, often creates tension with those around you. People who are used to controlling or influencing others find it particularly frustrating when they encounter someone who doesn't bend to their will. They are left uncertain, unsure of how to interact with someone who is no longer seeking their validation or approval. In personal relationships, this can lead to a variety of reactions. Some people may feel rejected or unimportant, mistaking your indifference for a lack of care or love. They might pull away, confused by the change in dynamics. Others might react with anger or resentment, attempting to provoke you or bring you back into the fold where they feel more comfortable. but there's also the potential for deep admiration. Those who understand and respect your journey will recognize your indifference as a sign of strength and integrity. They may even find themselves drawn to your confidence, inspired by your commitment to your path. In professional relationships, the effects can be even more pronounced. Colleagues or superiors who are used to leveraging power dynamics might feel unsettled when they realize they can't easily influence you. Your indifference to office politics or approval seeking can shift the balance of power, sometimes making you a target, but often leading to a newfound respect. The key is to remain steadfast, understanding that these reactions are less about you and more about how others perceive their own lack of control. By maintaining your indifference, you assert your boundaries and reinforce your autonomy, creating space for authentic and respectful connections. The foundation of indifference as a chosen one lies in embracing your inner confidence. This confidence is not about being boastful or seeking attention, it's about knowing your worth and standing firm in your truth. To cultivate this inner confidence, you must first recognize that your value is inherent. It doesn't depend on external validation or the opinions of others. You are enough, just as you are, and this realization is what empowers you to remain indifferent to the noise of the outside world. Start by focusing on your strengths and acknowledging your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Every step you've taken on your journey has brought you closer to understanding your true self. Reflect on these moments of growth and use them as a foundation to build your confidence. It's also important to identify any areas where you might still be seeking approval or validation from others. Once you recognize these areas, you can consciously choose to shift your focus inward, valuing your own opinion above all others. Affirmations can be a powerful tool in reinforcing your inner confidence. By regularly repeating statements like "I am worthy," "I am strong," and "I trust myself," you begin to internalize these beliefs. Over time, this practice helps to solidify your confidence, making it easier to remain indifferent to the judgments and expectations of others. Remember, your confidence is your anchor. It keeps you grounded in who you are and what you believe, no matter what challenges you face. By embracing this inner confidence, you create a solid foundation from which your indifference naturally flows, allowing you to navigate the world with a sense of peace and assurance. One of the most liberating aspects of indifference as a chosen one is the ability to let go of external expectations. Society is constantly telling us who we should be, how we should act, and what we should strive for. These expectations are often rooted in superficial values that don't align with our true selves. As a chosen one, it's essential to recognize that you are not here to fulfill the roles that others have prescribed for you. Your path is unique, and the only expectations that matter are those that come from within. Letting go of external expectations means freeing yourself from the need to conform. It's about releasing the pressure to meet societal standards of success, beauty, or behavior, and instead, defining these standards for yourself. This doesn't mean you become reckless or unmindful of others, but rather that you prioritize your own values and desires over the expectations of the world. You begin to live authentically, in a way that is true to who you are, rather than who others want you to be. The process of letting go can be challenging, especially if you've spent much of your life trying to please others or fit into certain molds. Start by identifying the expectations that have been placed on you or by family, friends, society, or even yourself, and ask whether they truly align with your inner truth. If they don't, it's time to release them. This might mean making difficult decisions or setting boundaries that others may not understand or agree with. But remember, this is your life, and you are the one who has to live it. By letting go of external expectations, you open up space for your true self to emerge, allowing you to live with greater freedom and authenticity. This is a powerful step on your journey as a chosen one, and it's one that will bring you closer to the inner peace and fulfillment you seek. As you continue to embrace your role as a chosen one and let go of external expectations, it's important to understand why others might react negatively to your indifference. The reactions of those around you are often rooted in their own insecurities and confusion. When people encounter someone who doesn't seek validation or approval, it can be unsettling for them. This is because, in their world, worth is often measured by how much others care about their opinions. When you, as a chosen one, step away from this dynamic, it disrupts their sense of control and power. Some people may feel threatened by your indifference because it challenges their own beliefs about what is important. They may have spent their lives seeking approval, climbing social ladders, and adhering to societal norms. When they see you thriving without playing by these rules, it can cause them to question their own choices. This cognitive dissonance often leads to defensiveness or hostility as they try to rationalize their way of living. On the other hand, some may react with admiration or curiosity, recognizing the strength it takes to live authentically without being swayed by the opinions of others. It's essential to approach these reactions with compassion, understanding that they are not about you but about the other person's internal struggles. By remaining grounded in your truth and indifferent to these reactions, you maintain your power and continue to influence others in a subtle yet profound way. Your indifference becomes a mirror, reflecting back to others the areas in their lives where they might need to grow or let go of their own need for validation. Indifference, when embraced fully, can become one of the most powerful tools for personal and spiritual growth. As a chosen one, your journey is not just about surviving or getting by, it's about thriving and becoming the best version of yourself. Indifference allows you to focus on what truly matters to you without being distracted by the noise and opinions of the outside world. This focus is essential for deep personal growth, as it gives you the clarity to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. When you stop caring about what others think, you free up immense mental and emotional energy. This energy can then be redirected toward your own growth and development. You begin to see life as an adventure where you are the creator of your own experiences. The opinions of others no longer dictate your choices, and you become more attuned to your own inner voice. This voice guides you toward the opportunities, people, and experiences that are truly aligned with your purpose. Indifference also allows you to handle challenges and setbacks with greater resilience. When you're not attached to the outcomes or the judgments of others, you can view failures as opportunities for learning rather than as personal shortcomings. This mindset is crucial for growth, as it enables you to take risks, try new things, and push the boundaries of what you believe is possible. Over time, this approach leads to profound transformations as you continually evolve and expand your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Embracing indifference as a chosen one does come with its challenges, particularly when it comes to dealing with backlash from others. As you step into your power and live authentically, there will be those who feel threatened or upset by your choices. They may lash out, criticize you, or try to pull you back into old patterns of behavior. This backlash is often a reflection of their own fears and insecurities, as they struggle to come to terms with the changes they see in you. It's important to recognize that this backlash is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. In fact, it's often a sign that you are growing and evolving in ways that others may not understand. The key to dealing with this backlash is to remain steadfast in your commitment to your truth. Don't allow the negativity of others to derail your progress or make you question your worth. Instead, use it as an opportunity to reinforce your boundaries and strengthen your resolve. One of the most effective ways to deal with backlash is to practice detachment. This doesn't mean shutting yourself off emotionally, but rather learning to separate yourself from the opinions and reactions of others. By doing so, you can respond to criticism and negativity with calmness and clarity without taking it personally. Remember, you are not responsible for how others perceive you or for their reactions to your choices. Your responsibility is to yourself and your journey. By staying true to who you are, you can navigate any backlash with grace and continue moving forward on your path. As a chosen one, the journey of indifference is not just about disengaging from the world around you, it's about engaging more deeply with your true self. By letting go of the need for external validation and embracing your inner confidence, you open the door to a life of authenticity and fulfillment. This journey requires courage, as it often means facing criticism, misunderstanding, and backlash. But the rewards are immense. Through indifference, you gain the power to live on your own terms, free from the constraints of societal expectations. You become the master of your own destiny, guided by your inner voice and the clarity of your purpose. Relationships may shift, and the reactions of others may vary, but your commitment to your truth will keep you grounded. This path of indifference is not about isolation or arrogance, it's about empowerment and liberation. It's about stepping into the fullness of who you are and living in alignment with your highest self. By embracing this journey, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. Your indifference becomes a beacon of strength and resilience, showing others that it is possible to live a life that is true to oneself, despite the challenges and pressures of the outside world. So, continue on this path with confidence, knowing that your indifference is not a weakness, but a powerful tool for growth and transformation. Your journey as a chosen one is unique, and it is one that holds the potential for incredible breakthroughs and a deeper connection to your true purpose.